Murmu has just finished her sortie in the Rafale jet. And these are exclusive visuals that Republic is bringing to you, ladies and gentlemen, from earlier today when President Droupadi Murmu, India's commander-in-chief, standing there front and center in front of India's flagship 4.5 generation fighter jet, Rafale. That's the visual of our very proud and very strong Commander-in-Chief, President Droupadi Murmu, who was at the Ambala Air Base earlier this morning, who took a wonderful sortie in the Rafale jet with our IAF officers, and there she is on the tarmac of the Ambala Air Base. Allegedly the same air base, ladies and gentlemen, that Pakistan claimed to have attacked. We saw Prime Minister Narendra Modi standing there with a battery of S-400 in the background and Sukhoi fighter jets in the background just a couple of months ago after Operation Sindoor, a couple of days ago after Operation Sindoor. And today, just 6 months later, we have President Murmu there giving us a thumbs up, sitting in the back seat of the Rafale, very comfortable, very strong, very confident, as India once again shows to the world how it has complete and full faith in the capabilities of its very capable and professional armed forces. President Murmu there took a sortie in the Rafale. Earlier, she had also taken a sortie in Sukhoi Mk3I. That was about 3 years ago. And today, she was there with women IAF officers, with all IAF officers, saluting them, standing with them shoulder to shoulder, India's commander-in-chief in the IAF fatigues there. And she took a wonderful sortie in the Rafale jet earlier today. Those are the visuals coming in from the Ambala base. They exude confidence, they exude India's strength, they exude a new India where our Commander-in-Chief has absolute faith in the capabilities of India's frontline warriors. Ambala Air Base, ladies and gentlemen, played a very important role during Operation Sindoor, be it air defense through its S-400 batteries, or be it sorties of various fighter jets that took off from there, which involved in the biggest air-to-air combat that modern history has ever seen. President Droupadi Murmu there, standing all smiles, shoulder to shoulder, thumbs up for our Indian armed forces and their valor, and an inspiration to the entire nation and a generation of Indians who today see their Commander-in-Chief standing with pride with their frontline warriors who defended India's sovereignty, India's integrity, and India's defense during Operation Sindoor. That's the big breaking development coming in today. First visuals only on Republic of President Droupadi Murmu's earlier sortie on the Rafale fighter jet. Those are fresh visuals coming in, ladies and gentlemen, just moments after President Murmu completed her sortie. Most interestingly, ladies and gentlemen, that picture on your screen is worth 1,000 words. On your screen, ladies and gentlemen, along with President Murmu, is Indian Air Force's pilot, Shivangi Singh. Now, she is the one who Pakistan allegedly had claimed that they had captured during Operation Sindoor, that fake news and disinformation campaign that Republic had busted along with the government of India and the Indian Air Force, where Pakistan had falsely claimed to have shot down a Rafale and captured a woman pilot. Well, ladies and gentlemen, and the people of India and the people of Pakistan, if you're watching, left on your screen as we close up on that very grab, with a big smile on her face, right next to our Commander-in-Chief, President Droupadi Murmu, is Indian Air Force's Shivangi Singh. And that's the answer. That smile is worth 1,000 jets of Pakistan, and that picture is worth 1,000 clarifications that Khwaja Asif seeks on social media. Ladies and gentlemen, Indian Air Force's Shivangi Singh, along with President Droupadi Murmu at the Ambala Air Base, after President Murmu took a very first-class sortie in India's most advanced fighter jet, 4.5 generation fighter jet, Rafale. These are the visuals coming in from the Ambala Air Base, and every Indian who's watching this visual right now is swelling with pride, is swelling with a lot of confidence as President Droupadi Murmu poses with Indian Air Force's pilot Shivangi Singh together. These are visuals coming in right after the sortie. Joining me live on the broadcast at the moment is Air Commodore Bijender Singh Siwaj. Air Commodore, sir, if you can hear me, the visual on your screen, how do you feel, sir, when you see there our very own pilot Shivangi Singh standing with our Commander-in-Chief, all smiles shoulder to shoulder after a Rafale sortie?
Good afternoon.
Yes, sir, I can hear you, sir. If you can hear us, do share your thoughts, sir, as you see this image on your screen at the moment. India's Commander-in-Chief, President Droupadi Murmu, along with IAF's Shivangi Singh, standing there shoulder to shoulder after the Rafale sortie today.
It's a great and historic moment in the annals of Indian Air Force and in India. Our Commander-in-Chief, who is a lady, a brave lady, very courageous lady, adventurous lady, and who cares for her, armed forces. She has taken time out to be with Indian Air Force and had a very full sortie in Rafale, which is the top-of-the-line fighter aircraft with us, which has proved its battle during the Operation Sindoor. And for our pilots who had flown with her on the same aircraft and along with the chief who was escorting her in that aircraft. So it is really a great moment, great, occasion to celebrate. And it sends a very, strong message to the countrymen, particularly the armed forces, to motivate them, to encourage them, to raise their morale, which is already high,